All right, man. Penei Sewell talks to is it Geoff Schwartz? Geoff Schwartz, I think it is. I don't disrespect this man's name. And Geoff Schwartz is former offensive lineman in the NFL. Plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. He played. Well, matter of fact, he played for the Chiefs. He played for the Lions in 16 off season and practice squad. So I think he ended up retiring before he actually played. But yeah, he was in the Pac-10. He went to Oregon itself. Was a 7th-round pick, 241 in 2008. That was shortly before we went on 16, I believe. Played for the Panthers from 8 to 11. Played for the Vikings in 12. Kansas City's in 13. Chiefs in 13, 14, 15. New York Giants. And never appeared in the game or practice squad for the Detroit Lions. And he talked to Penei Sewell, right? I'm going to leave the link in the description. And they just really talked about his nastiness. All right? They really talked about, finishing the play. And he asked him, can you be taught to finish a play? And he said to really pancake a guy and drive a guy into the ground. He learned that on the island. He was 10 going against 13, 14-year-olds and guys 2 or 3 times bigger than he was. He talked about running backs missing the assignments, and, Sewell said that, we're missing the hole. He said, I don't say nothing to him. He said, I work on my craft and, and hopefully, he the guy going to work on his craft and, and it was good. I don't want to put it on because I don't have the rights, but how athletic this kid is. I underestimated his athleticism is. He can play left, and he doesn't have the length per se or the ideal length to play left, but the athleticism and quickness that he moves with is just, I'm in awe. He a dude attacking with the swim, right? And a guy like he by him, he gets this guy and knocks him off his pass rush. Certain guys where, he chipping guys and then he get into another assignment. Or, certain situations where he blocking this guy and then going out there. He is by far one of the most athletic offensive linemen that I see. What was the dude on NFL Network, the black ball guy sitting on there? I forget the dude name. He kept saying, look at that stick. This big fella. I think he went to I forgot where this guy played. He was very athletic. And I think this guy even more athletic than him. Sewell, this was by far, just looking at his film, really, because I didn't look at the offensive line film. He's quick. He's strong. He's athletic. And you wonder, why didn't he play defensive tackle, But he's nasty. He's nasty, bro. And, but the read I caught on PrideDetroit.com, it said, Watchline Sewell breaks down his game with former NFL offensive lineman Geoff Schwartz. A few days before the 2021 draft, former NFL offensive lineman Geoff Schwartz debuted a video series called Big Boy Club O-Line Draft Academy via Fox Sports. Schwartz, first guest with Detroit Lions, first draft pick, offensive tackle Penei Sewell. The first video in series to focus on Sewell, both as a person and player, and cool to get to know you for, man. The newest video in the series he released Schwartz continue his conversation with Sewell, but they talk pivots to breaking down what he does as a player and how he moves on the field, what he looks for each play. The 9+ minute video focuses on 4 plays where Sewell displays rare skills, in offensive linemen. The first play is a screen where Sewell has to lean on his athleticism or elite athleticism to get out past the defensive end and then land a block on the defensive back in the open field. Super impressive play all around from the snap of the whistle. Second play, another screen, this time after beating the end to the second level. Sewell pauses his attack to make another player isn't coming into the play late. When finished with the authority, you're not supposed to be able to start and stop like this, Schwartz said, giggling. Play 3 is on the goal line, where Schwartz once again shows his elite awareness and athleticism on the play. Sewell's ability to, recognize or cognizant, of what's happening around him is rare, especially in a situation where everything is sped up. The final play is an outside run zone to Sewell's side, and the assignment is to watch the defensive end out of the run lane, and here we get to see him manipulate the defensive lineman at the snap, locate his lever spot, empower the defender out the way. Check out the entire video. I put it in the description on Twitter. But I was more impressed. Honestly, I was more impressed with They didn't do it justice. You got to see it, man. And he's an amazing athlete, and I see why they picked him over Smith and didn't move up for Chase, because receivers, you can see receivers every year. We're gonna talk about receivers later in the day if I don't upload it already. You can find great receivers every day, but to find a guy with that power, athleticism, and then he has the mindset. That's the different thing. Some guys got the athleticism. I can't remember the guy I was talking about. That was in the combine years ago. But he has the athleticism, and he has the technique, and then he got to brush that technique up when he get into the league. But this dude is a freak of nature. You don't get this. You don't get this in one package all the time. I mean, it's illegal. It's illegal to put that in one man. Seriously, it's illegal, bro. It's time for me a haircut. I'm deciding before I go to Vegas next week, Wednesday. I think I'm a cave on Tuesday, honestly, bro. Anybody? No, I can't. I was trying to look for another barber I like to have too. I know that's not a good confession, but sometimes my regular barber, he don't cut on Wednesday. Sometimes I need to cut on Wednesday. But excuse me. But yeah, I mean, you gotta see these plays. What Boosie say? You better believe it. Them plays is freaking awesome. This dude is quick, fast, strong, and nasty. And that's one of the things you want on the offensive line is nasty. And for the Lions, they haven't really had a nasty offensive line. You think of Geoff Packers, a guy they just liked and they kept paying, who was not athletic, never should have been a left tackle, never should have started an offensive tackle at all. Dominic Raiola, tough, undersized center that really never got it done. And having Raiola and Backus on years really fucked this team up. I couldn't say no other way. Excuse my French. And got Matthew Stafford injured. People tend to forget that. They got Matthew Stafford messed up. Remember the Chicago Bear game where the Calvin Johnson catch rule came in there? Jeff Backus is the reason Sean Hill threw that pass. Real spiel, bro. So, I mean, I think now you add, and Taylor Decker is in the same mode as those guys. Just he's better than Jeff Backus. And Dominic Raiola had really one good year where he was a really good center. Then the next year he fell off doing stupid shit. Then he went elsewhere. I think he might even retire. Let me look that up. And I was thinking about what I was going to talk about today. I just really never got I never got a chance to really sit down today. I had to get ready for the trip next week. Get some things done. I was supposed to take my mama down to Eastern Market. That didn't happen. I had some other stuff going on. So, yeah, he played for the Lions his whole career. And, obviously, he was just always undersized, he was always undersized, bro. He was always undersized. And, hold on. Yeah, he was from Hawaii. He just was always undersized, bro. That was my issue. And except for that 1 year, second part last year from the Lions, he just always got blew back in the quarterback lap. And just to the point that it was almost embarrassing. And with Sewell and now Frank Ragnow and Jonah Jackson, I can't really say about High Tide, but Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, and High Tide gives them, not High Tide, but Sewell gives them nasty guys. Nasty, rugged, earth moving, wall moving, car moving offensive line. Can't really say for High Tide, and really what Taylor Decker get him is a really good technical, tackle when his shoulder and he healthy. So you can't really have you can really have all nasty dogs, but you need those technical guys, those guys that's technical, and you would love to have all dog and those, but Taylor's technical and he's he's perfect to protect the backside of Jared Goff. You talking about Jackson, Ragnow, and Sewell, which is a chance they may all start in the middle if High Tide go to right tackle. It's amazing, bro, because Ragnow has athletic ability. Jonah Jackson pretty athletic. And Sewell is just, I'm amazed, bro. This obviously to solidify the pick in our minds and your minds, had to do it on the field. But Yeah, he's just different. He just different. And even if it's not his year next year to play tackle or something happen, I mean, I'm just, I'm in awe how athletic this guy is. I mean, and you see him, and he's really, really solid. He's not fat, sloppy. Like, Decker is really, really a big, solid guy. Sewell is solider, more solid than Decker. It's just, marvel to see. But, hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, response, your video request. If you have a question or you want to chop it up, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link here as well, too. Appreciate the love and support. Peace. All right, all my Detroit Piston fans and all my Detroit fans, all my Motor City Sports Talk fans, make sure you guys go check out Piston Mike. We got him over 100 followers. So make sure you check him out. Everything Pistons, man. He gonna hold it down and do his thing just strictly on the Pistons thing. I got the Lions and Pistons, but man, we always trying to help people get their channel up. Let's get them to 200 next, 300 next, 400 next, 500 next, and let's get them all the way to a rack so you can start making that bag. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over to Piston Mike as you see it on the screen. Let's get them to 200, then 300, then 400, then 500, and the whole shebang. Peace.